This one, we are going to go over the sound design because I fucking love this synth. So it sounds like this. I think that's what it sounds like. So we're cutting out all the unnecessary frequencies, really. So this is called sweeping. I just put the volume up really high and I sweep through to find what frequencies are annoying. Like right here, you can tell that's a main frequency. It's not annoying because it's part of the sound. It doesn't hurt your ears. This kind of does. See how these high frequencies are not the attack, but once you start going down to these mid highs, the actual impact is in those frequencies. So because we want it to be ducked, there's absolutely nothing wrong with putting those frequencies down so that it sounds like it's being ducked. But we are actually gonna duck it. So we're gonna put a compressor in here. In Ableton, all you gotta do is this. Ableton 12, by the way. Open up this sidechain thing, which is an external key. That's what it should be called. External key, the source, I'm gonna have it be the kick because I want it to come in every time the kick comes in. Every time the kick comes in, I want the compressor to actually act based on that kick. Now there's a sidechain filter here. This is very useful because it has a high pass filter. It cuts the low frequencies to whatever you set it to be, but only on the input signal that this compressor is going to be using to obey, like the analytical signal, the sidechain, remember? So that means that if it's a kick and you filter it up to 15,000, then you only get the very top end of the kick, which means that the attack is super short and it doesn't have any of that decay or the body of the kick, which is not what we want. We want the thump. We want the kick, the pop, only the attack. So we're going to filter it, I don't know, maybe around 1,000. And the attack should be nothing. The release should be pretty short. And notice how it doesn't act on the actual impact of the sound when the kick is not sounding. So it doesn't take away from the attack of the sound. It only takes away from the attack of the sound when the kick comes in. Why is that important? It is important because you want the transient of the kick to be the most important transient. You don't want it to be fighting with the transient of a Phonk cowbell synthesizer. You want the kick to have the impact, not the synthesizer.